Want to learn English language without books and boring grammar rules? I'll show you daily habits you can learn to make English super duper easy. This is day 2 of our English language course and I welcome you today. This is going to be a tip that might just change your whole perspective upon English language learning. Assalamu alaikum. On our day 1, we talked about why we should study, not just do that, but we should also speak up. We should also be confident in ourselves and learn English to boost that confidence out to the roof. And that is going to be the trick that we are going to be talking about more today. How confidence can help us exceed our limits and how English is going to be playing a role in that. So, there is a saying, any language is not just a language if you just try to use it or learn it. You have to be a part of it and you have to adapt to it. So it's very much important that if you want to learn English language, you have to adapt English into your daily life as a whole. If you don't do that, it's going to be a lot tougher for you to be able to manage your English language journey. So what I'm going to be suggesting you to do is turn your English language conversations, turn your phone, mobile phone, whatever phone you have, turn those conversations you are having on your phone, you are having on your computer into English. So for example, you are calling someone, talk in English. For example, you are chatting with someone, talk in English. For example, you are using your phone, so turn the language of the phone into English. This will drastically help you ease out and this will drastically help you get used to English. I know lots of people will say that I talk to my family, this and that, and they will laugh if I try to talk to them in English. So it's alright. You will not be comfortable with English language speaking at first. But even if you have broken English, once you get comfortable enough, you will be able to speak, even if broken, English perfectly. So that will be the trick to getting confidence in speaking and learning English language. Secondly, I would say label things around you and talk to yourself in English. These are the 2 tips that you can use to elevate yourself to the next level in terms of English language mastery. First of all, you see, for example, a mirror. Why don't you label it and write the word mirror next to it? Because all of these things, these will be flashing around you when you look around. So if there is a wall, you can just have a small sticky note next to it called wall. If you have a fridge or refrigerator, you can just put a little note that says refrigerator. All of these things are small little things that make a big difference. Secondly, talking to yourself in English. Now you may say, Hasnain, you've always told us to speak to ourselves in English and we are doing that. But not just speaking to yourself in your mind. Talk to yourself daily basis out loud. For example, when you're dressing, for example, when you're wearing clothes or you're recording something or you're doing something, you can talk to yourself. You're wearing your watch. So for example, my watch is open right now. So when I'm wearing this watch, I'm going to say, I am wearing my watch. I am buttoning my shirt. I am straightening my clothes. I am sitting back in the chair. So these are all actions you can name, and these actions, once you name them, will be really great because you'll be able to gain confidence in what you speak. Not only that, but you'll also gain familiarity with words, with actions, with verbs and all those things that describe what you're doing. Then you can also say, I am wearing a beautiful shirt. I am straightening my black clothes. All of these adjectives to describe what the noun or what the object, which is, for example, clothes or hair or whatever it is, describe that. So you'll have experience in terms of that as well. Secondly, English language listening is very important. Lots of beginner students just do not care about English language learning at all, and especially the listening part of it. They just go to grammar and they just start memorizing all of the rules of grammar. That's not how it works. So for listening, as it is one of the most important skills, you should take your days around 10 to 15 minutes of your day, take it out, use it to listen to any kind of English language recording. May it be a cartoon, may it be a movie, may it be a documentary, an interview, or whatever you want. It depends upon your preference. You can watch anything you like in English language to learn that English language. That is the basic trick to listening and improving your listening skills and your English language vocab as you learn anything. Secondly, listen to English audiobooks while doing chores. For example, not just audiobooks, you can listen to documentaries or anything. And lots of times when people are working, they are getting bored. For example, you're doing the dishes. Why don't you just plug in some earphones, start listening to that audiobook or start listening to some recording? This will drastically improve and allow you to absorb words while also not wasting time and also being able to do your chores without getting bored. Last but not least, use an English diary to journal. That is going to help you a lot. Now afterwards, we want to involve some fun in the art of learning English language. So there are a few tricks you can do to learn that. First of all is follow 2 to 3 different creators who speak fluent, smooth but slow English language that won't be too fast, won't be too much paced for your preference. For example, I myself, I make many kinds of videos other than English language related. So you guys can also watch those. So find a few creators and you'll get a lot of enjoyment and a lot of entertainment while also learning and improving your English language continuously. Secondly, you can sing along multiple different English songs. This will help you not only be able to enjoy, you guys can listen to English language music and songs and then repeat after the song, or you can also memorize the lyrics and then when you're free you can just go over the lyrics like all that lyrics. So you can do that. And for all those religious people who are watching saying that English is bad or English is not a good thing, and secondly English music is also very bad according to them, so yeah, English is quite bad and English music is bad. But if you have a problem with English music, why don't you listen to different poems, different stories, different religious texts in English language? There is Quran translation in English language, there is Quran explanation in English language. There are so many different things that are available in English language related to Quran. There are also different poems, different naat, different pieces of music that are related to the Prophet or Allah Ta'ala. So you guys can listen to that as well in English. English is just a language, so it doesn't matter if it's in Urdu or English, it doesn't matter. You can listen to naats, you can listen to all of these things in English either way. So that is going to be it for our today's class. Hope you guys understood a lot of different things, and I have a few things that I'm going to be keeping in mind. Let me give you a sneak peek before I go off. Tomorrow we are going to be learning about different phrases and questions people can ask you and how you can tackle those head on easily. That is going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed our day 2 of our 30-day English language course. I'll be seeing you guys later. Allah Hafiz.